13 Saftu affiliates will this morning detail their letter of suspension of its General Secretary, Vavi. The South African Federation of Trade Unions so far has said the action comes as Vavi undermined the constitutional structures and resolutions of the organization. Vavi says the decision is illegal, unconstitutional, vague and politically motivated. Aviwe Mtila has the details for us ahead of the briefing. Aviwe, what's causing this disagreement?
Well, the charges are around the breach of the administration and finance policy of Saftu, as well as just undermining the constitution of Saftu. It seems like deja vu for Vavi. I should remember that some 7 years ago in March, he was actually booted out of COSATU. It seems like history may just repeat itself here, as we understand that the national office bearer, the top six of Saftu, met on Monday, where Vavi was present as well, and it was voted there when these allegations were raised that he be placed under precautionary suspension pending the investigations that were then to ensue. He was given a letter on Tuesday, given until Thursday to respond as to why he shouldn't be suspended. We do understand that he responded in a letter that we saw on Wednesday, saying that he's not even going to give a response to the top six of Saftu, as they have no mandate to suspend him. They say that the highest decision making body of Saftu is supposed to make that decision, and we do understand that the National Executive Committee of Saftu is in fact sitting on the 24th to the 26th of March, where we can expect then fuller details as to if this suspension will be held. But we do understand today that at least 13 of the 19 Saftu affiliates are meeting here in Elof Street to give support to Vavi, saying that he's not going anywhere. In fact, stamping the authority to tell the media that it's that highest decision body making decision that will uphold or either decline that decision. Peculiar time, Tapuma, of all of these incidents that are happening. You do understand that the Saftu Congress sits just in 2 months' time in May, where the leadership will be then elected and voted for. So it's eyebrow raising as to why these allegations are coming around at this time. Some of those union leaders will tell you.
Is that what Vavi meant by saying it's politically motivated?
Some of what we'll hear, in fact, we're expecting to hear today, will speak to that. You'll understand that in May, Saftu will be electing its top six, as well as some of the National Executive Committee bearers. So they're saying that it's eyebrow-raising while these suspensions and these allegations are coming just 2 months ahead of that. We do understand one of the biggest affiliates of Saftu hasn't decided whether to join the other 13 of the 19 unions that are in support of Vavi. That is, of course, NUMSA, and we do understand the General Secretary there is Ivan Jim. I've been speaking to a lot of Saftu members, some of these affiliates and unions, telling me that there's a big bone of contention between the two leaders. Leader of NUMSA, the General Secretary, I beg your pardon, Secretary General of NUMSA, Ivan Jim, as well as Vavi. So leading up to that conference, you do understand there will be those political dynamics that are in play. But of course, the National Office Bearer is saying that there's been breach of the finances that have been used by the General Secretary, Vavi, in terms of even 1,800 Rand airtime purchased by Saftu's credit card, as well as a number of Bolt transactions to transport him using the credit card of Saftu. So those are the basis of these this precautionary suspension, which hasn't been officially officiated. We do understand we'll hear the final verdict possibly on the 26th of March, after that National Executive Committee meeting has taken place of Saftu.
All right, Aviwe, that event starting just after 11 o'clock, and we'll be covering it, and we'll cross to you then. Thank you so much, eNCA's Aviwe Mtila.